Hi, I'm Tracy Rifkin and I'm back for workout number 10. All right, so here we are at workout number 10. That means you've been training for quite a while. We're ready to go, so let's quit talking. Let's start swinging. 2-hand swings, 10 reps. Here we go. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're doing 5 sets of 10. 5 sets of 10. So we've started quite a few workouts this way. 5 sets of 10 because we're still practicing. We're going to go in 5 seconds. We've got set number 2, 2-hand swings. Here we go. 10 reps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one makes 10. 5 sets of 10. We've got 3 more to do. 2-hand swings. You know how much I love my 2-hand swings. But we're going to get to those 1-hand swings pretty quick here. Set 3, 2 hands for 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2 more sets of 10 reps with 2 hands. And then we're going to get to our 5 at a time, 1-hand swings. All right, set 4, 2 hands, 10 reps. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more set of 2-hand swings, and then we're going to get to those 1-hand swings. All right, so last set, 2 hands, 5 seconds we go. 5 seconds in 3, 2, last set of 10, 2-hand swings. For now, that is. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1-hand swings. 15-second break here. 15 seconds is all we get. Because we worked for 15 seconds, we will rest for 15 seconds. Start with 1 hand. We're going to switch on 5. All right, 5 and 5, 1-hand swings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I've got to do that 4 more times. 4 more times for a total of 5 sets of 5 and 5. Start with 1 hand. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3 more sets of 5 and 5. Fast pace here, right? 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Set 3 coming up. Not a whole lot of time to talk. No need for talking, just swinging. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're switching on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 more sets of 5 and 5. We are getting so good at these transfer swings, aren't we? It's a good thing because we've got more coming up in this workout. 4th set, 5 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 more set, and then we're going to put the 2 together, those 2-hand swings and those 5 at a time. Woo-hoo! All right, last set of 10, done 5 at a time. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, 20 reps coming up. All right, so here's the little tricky bit. We don't get the rest before our set of 20. We'll get it afterwards. We're going to start with 2 hands. We're going to drop one of them on 10 and do our 5 and 5. You ready to go? Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to drop one hand. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can switch back, or I can set it down with both hands. All right? Doesn't matter. But obviously, it does have a different effect, whether you put a bell down with one hand or if you put it down with 2 hands. If you put it down with one, you have to work a little bit harder to stabilize that weight, all right? So let's try putting it down with one hand. Why don't we do that? Here we go, same thing, 2 hand swings for 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to drop one hand on 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and whoops, 5. Ha ha. I put it down with one hand that time, but that wasn't a very nice way of doing it. So I'm going to practice that one more time. So one of the reasons why I kind of messed that up a little bit is because, sure, I can switch over to the other side and put it down with this hand, or I could just finish my 5th rep with this hand and set it down with the same hand. So that's what I'm going to do this time. All right, here we go. Set 3. We're doing 5 of these sets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to drop one hand on 10. 5 reps. 2, 3, 4. I'm switching hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there you go. Much nicer way of putting it down with the same hand, all right? The hand that I finished with. So let's transfer it back to this hand and put it down with one hand on this side. That's the way I did it for years. Years. I've been doing this for 10 years. I probably did it the other way, the way that I'm going to do it now, for about 8 of those 10 years. So here we go. 2 hands. We got 2 more sets of 20. Done 2 hands to 5 and 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to drop one hand on 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to switch back and set it down with one hand. There you go. So I did it that way for a very, very long time. And if I ever catch up on my breath, I'm going to share with you a couple of the things that I've experienced from playing around with how I set the bell down, what hand I use to set the bell down. This last set, this is our 5th set. I'm going to set it down with both hands, all right? I'm going to start with 2, and I'm going to end with 2. Here we go, last set of 20, done 2 hand swings to 5 and 5. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to drop one hand on 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 hands on 5, and I'm going to set it down. Is this workout just flying by this morning? Woo! It feels like it to me, which is a good thing. because here I am at my swing transfers, all right? So we did these in the last couple workouts. We're gonna get to them straight away here. One swing, one switch, one swing, one switch. We've practiced a couple of transfers already. We're good to go. One swing, one switch. Here we go. One swing, one switch, a total of 20 reps. Swing and switch, that's 2. Swing and switch, that's 3. Swing, switch, that's 4. Swing, switch, and 5. Swing, switch, 6. Swing, switch, 7. Swing, switch, 8. Swing, switch, 9. And whoo, we're done with those 20 reps. 30-second break here. Okay, so I am using a cheat sheet, okay, because there's so many swing workouts, I can't possibly remember all of them. And to be honest with you, most of the time I just kind of freestyle it based on what I've done in the past, all right? Let's try those swing transfers again. Set 2, we're doing 5 sets. Here we go. One swing, one switch, one swing, one switch. One swing and switch, that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I can set it down with 2 hands if I'd like. So there you go. So I was starting to tell you about my cheat sheet. So we're going to do that set 5 times. I hope, because I didn't really write it down. So just based on the theme of these workouts up to now, I'm just guessing we have 5 of these sets to do. Okay, so here we go. Here's our set 3. Swing and switch. Here we go. One swing, one switch, one swing and switch. There's 2 and 3 and 4. There's 5 and 6 and 7. Woo! There's 8 and 9. Last one. And we're done. So you see, I set it down with this hand out of habit. That's what I do. It's fine. If you set it down with the opposite hand, the last swinging hand, or with 2 hands, it's all good. But at a certain point, you're going to want to try all of them and alternate all of them. And I'll tell you why. Maybe in the next rest period, if I have any breath to talk. Set 4, here we go. One swing, one switch, one swing, one switch, swing, and transfer, swing, swing, or touch, transfer, swing, swing, switch, swing, and switch. That's 6. One swing and switch. There's 7. Swing, switch. There's 8. Swing, switch, and 9. Whew. And setting it down with 2 hands this time. Okay, so I got in the habit of always switching over on the last rep because many times there's another combination of swings coming on. You have to start with the other hand. But this is what I found out after years and years and years from starting my swing sets and finishing my swing sets with the same hand. It created a little bit of an imbalance. All right, so here's our last set of swing transfers. I'm going to set it down with my opposite hand this time. Here we go. One swing, one switch, swing, transfer, swing. There's 2. Swing, transfer, swing. There's 3. Swing, transfer, swing. And 4. And switch. There's 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. There's 9. Woo! And there's no transfer there. It was just the last swing. So there's something new I just found out. Okay, if I were to transfer back, then obviously it would have been in this hand. But I wanted to put it down with this hand. And that last transfer swing is the 20th rep. So I chose to do the 20th rep with the same hand. It's all good, it's all fine. Let's move on. You ready for those transfer swings? We practiced them for a short time, but I know you're ready to go. In fact, we better be ready to go. We're switching every time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Man, I almost wasn't ready for that. That rest period went so fast. We started a little bit late. Let's do the next set of 10. We're switching every time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one is 10. 3 more sets of 10 transfer swings. So remember, the most important part of transfer swing is to transfer to your awaiting hand, all right? The hand that we got used to touching the handle with. Next set, switch every time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. I'm setting it down with 2 hands. There you go. So we're doing 10 reps, right? We have 2 more sets to do. 10 reps is really what's important here. Let's do it. Switch every time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you see I got that 10th swing on the same hand. I set it down with that hand because that was the end of the set. Last set of transfer swings. Man, time is going by so fast. Here we go. Switch every time. Last set of transfer swings. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If I didn't get enough rest, I'm assuming you're feeling the same thing. And it's just too bad for us because we've got a minute-long set to do. Whoo, we're going to start with 2 hands. We're going to go to those 1 swing, 1 switches. We're late already, but I'm just going to finish explaining. We're going to switch every time. Are you ready to go? Start with 10 2-hand swings for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Drop 1 hand. Swing transfers. For swing, transfer, swing, swing. Transfer, swing, swing. Transfer, swing. That's 3. Here's 4. Swing, switch. 5. Swing, switch. 6. Swing, switch. 7. Swing, switch. 8. Swing, switch. 9. Last time before we switch. Every time for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1. Woohoo, woohoo. So, there was an extra 10 seconds before we started that last set. But, you know, a 15-second rest period before you go into a minute-long set is very challenging. All right, it's very challenging. So here's our rest period here, right? So it looks like we've got a little bit of time. In fact, we got 15 seconds. All right, I better get a little bit of chalk. 15 seconds. We're doing that minute-long set 4 more times. All right, 5 seconds we go. It's going to take us a minute. I'm here with you. Let's do it. Start with 2 hands for 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're dropping one hand for swing, transfer, swings. Here's 1, swing, transfer, swing. There's 2, swing, transfer, swing. There's 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. There's 7, and 8. Here's 9. Switch every time for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woohoo! 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 I'm not whining, really, I'm not. I'm having fun. So, there you go. We've got 3 more minute-long sets. This workout is going by so fast, and I'm just starting to sweat now pretty good. 3 more sets that are a minute long, but we get our minute break, okay? So, the 2 hand swings help us establish our groove. When we drop one hand, we only have to swing it once before we switch, all right? And then, so we get to practice those. We get to practice those before we go on to switching every time. So it progressively gets harder and easier. Harder because you have to think about the transfers. Easier because you get to transfer the weight every rep, all right? So here we go. Start with 2 hands for 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're dropping 1 hand, 1 swing, 1 switch. There's 1 swing, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch every time for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Woo, 2 more sets, 2 more sets. Minute-long sets here. These minute-long sets give us a minute rest. That's the best part of these minute-long sets, is that minute break, okay? All right, we've got it to do it 2 more times. And if any of you have read ahead in the swing book, we're working our way up to a 2-minute long set. That's 80 reps, but here we are at 40, right? We're working our way up eventually to those 80 reps. We're at 40 right now. 40 reps, all right? Nice and strong. We get to practice 2 hand swings, swing transfers, and transfer swings, all in the same set. We're gonna go in 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Here's our 4th set. We're gonna do 5 of them. Start with 2 hands. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Drop 1 hand on 10. 1 swing, 1 switch. There's 1 swing, switch. There's 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. There's 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch every time for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woohoo! 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 Am I whining this morning? I don't think so. I'm just having fun. All right, I'm getting into it. I'm having fun. Minute-long break here. So, one last set. We're going to take a minute after this last set, and then we're going to do 5 more sets of some one-hand swings. And then we are done with workout number 10, okay? So, if you're here with me, you've already put in some hard work, okay? Because I know all the workouts that came before this, and here we are at workout number 10. That means you've been practicing a lot, you've been training a lot, and hopefully you're looking pretty good, feeling pretty good. I hope so. So here's our last set. It's a minute long. We're going to go in 5 seconds, all right? This is our last chance to get it exactly right. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to drop one hand on 10. Swing and switch. There's 1, swing, switch. There's 2, swing, switch. There's 3, swing, switch. There's 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. There's 9. Switch every time. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and woo! I'm putting it down with 2 hands. 1 minute break until the end of the workout. Last 5 sets coming up. We're going to do them 5 at a time, okay? So we're going to do them 5 at a time because our next workout has a lot of one-hand swings done 5 at a time. So this is our opportunity to find that one-hand swing groove before we go on to the next workout, all right? Do this workout as many times as you'd like to, though. I've done this workout numerous times already, and here I am sweating my butt off, doing it again. Never gets old. It's never irrelevant. 30 minutes of swings. You ready to go? We have our last 5 sets of 10. Short work, short rest. Start with one hand. Switch on 5 for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching back on 5. So you know what? Since we're doing 5 and 5, let's take this last opportunity to play around with what hand we set that bell down with. All right? So I'm going to set it down on the other side this time. I'm going to start with this hand and I'm going to end with this hand. Here we go. 5 at a time. 2, 3, 4. I'm switching on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set it down with my other hand, okay? Because I know I don't have to continue on with another swing combination. All right, I'm going to set it down with 2 hands this time. I'm going to set it down with 2 hands. I'm going to start with one hand. I'm going to set it down with 2. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 hands for me. Setting it down. Woohoo! 2 more sets. 2 more sets of 10 reps done 5 at a time. Put the bell down any way you want to. Here we go. Whew. For 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, you know what? You notice which one I chose. I chose to put it down with 2 hands. Okay, last set of 10, and we are done with workout 10. Okay, finish strong. 1 hand swings. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm switching On 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so there you go. Woohoo, 30 minutes of swings, if I calculated that right. And so we got everything we're gonna learn in the swing book with swings right now. 2-hand swings, 5 at a time, swing transfers, transfer swings. And we got to put them all together, which is gonna lead us up to workout 11. But practice this as many times as you want to, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.